Hey guys, it's a History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Order of Battle Pacific Japan. Where we last left off, we began our invasion of Java proper. Things could be going better, things could be going worse. It's generally just, you know, just an alright invasion. Other than the battleship, we've pretty much exhausted the range of our cruiser's guns. So it's probably time to start sending them out east. Because there will be a bit of a Japanese naval column that we will run into, that we are definitely going to want to take care of. Let's see, Zero, can you do some assistance? Or I guess that was the Zero doing some assistance there. Right. Damn those trucks. Okay, get moving. Get around. I guess get into position. It's a shame that you've got to hit the jungle, but we don't have much of a choice here, gentlemen. We'll just have to make deal, or make do. I guess make deal could work in that sense. It's just, I've never heard anyone said, let's make deal with something. Maybe make a deal. Okay, let's just finish those bastards off. And hope we can snag those trucks before they run away completely. In the meantime, speaking of running away completely, you guys get up on that whole position. We can probably knock you out, allowing you to get up. There is no aircraft for us to deal with. Let's stroll you along. And that is about it. There's no sense in hopping that guy on a train. I guess we could send him back down around that way. Oh, hello, what are you guys doing? Just kicking around? You should be following along in the assault. Perfect. Next turn, continue. So we got some more coastal guns, and we've got the fleet in range. There go the trucks. Our total victory during the Battle of the Java Sea has left the enemy with very little naval strength. Destroy what remains of their ragtag fleet to clear the way for reinforcements. Ragtag fugitive fleet. I think that's a reference to the original Battlestar Galactica, not the reboot. Not that I remember when that thing originally aired. I'm not that old. But I certainly did watch it. So we need to land you guys before this gets out of hand. Which sucks, because there's no real good way now to catch up with them trucks that's running. That is probably not a good idea. That'll put me... yeah, I guess that will be the best range position for assaulting them guys. Let's send you down. And... yeah. So those trucks, they're just gonna all wind up parking themselves down here. Which makes for some annoying things. Just die. How about that? How about you don't run? Alright, and we are definitely going to need to give these infantry units just a chance to get resupplied. They've been running pretty hard and fast lately. And in fact, no, I'm not gonna bring in new units. But let's see, you could definitely do with some loss replacement therapy, as could you, but you've moved. Alright, we'll do you two. And now we'll get the engineers moving. Gotta be quick. Gotta keep pushing ahead. That is not a good position for that guy. I made a very poor tactical decision placing him there. Solid move. Torpedoing the cruiser. Usually they torpedo the destroyers. Maybe the AI's learning. Oh. Now it's the plot of a bad 1990s science fiction movie. We gotta get you guys landed. And not in the aristocratic way. We'll plop you there, and then for many a turn you can spend removing things. Good. I would have been concerned if that much firepower wasn't able to sink a destroyer. We'll go with you, not that you'll be able to do anything. Okay, so we got our artillery, but we got no visual contact with the enemy, so let's get ourselves into a position where we will have visual contact with the enemy. You can replace losses. You can hop across. Probably the worst location ever for artillery is in the middle of a thick jungle. You can replace. We'll just keep pushing ahead with the tanks. Get moving, Chiha. We'll replace your losses as well. Get you out of the way so we can continue moving our infantry as they get ready and into supply. Now we do have some locations down here, but I really don't think the AI counterattacks. We will find out together, I guess. But I don't think that it's going to be that much of a concern. We're going to get you ready. And, yeah, both of those guys could use some loss replacement therapy as well. No anti-aircraft fire, that's good. I actually gambled on the position of the slightly damaged truck, and I gambled correctly. Let's get you up. And we can push in. The rapid conquest of Batavia has broken the enemy's will to fight. While they run to save their petty lives, all sorts of equipment and vehicles have been left behind. Lovely. Oh, hello, voice. We will absolutely do that. With our little scout jeep. And why not claim some territory while we're at it here. How are we looking on the bridge front? We do need to repair. So that should be all 4 of them. All 4 of them many times over. Let's get rolling. We will start clearing the mines. Now, would it be better? Yeah, I think it will have to be this. We can get a smidge closer, which should assist with our attack on the naval guns. Next turn. But in the meantime, let's get our bombers up and ready. What's it going to take to replace your losses? Pretty much all my money. What's the other fire? Okay, so we're both pretty much the same. Let's spend it on one. And then they'll be ready to go next turn, and we'll have 2 more bombers in the sky. Right. So, what we need to do here is start consolidating our forces. So it looks like we've made contact with the enemy. Gonna move on, chaps. I suppose they wouldn't be called chaps in the Japanese military. But whatevs! That's what I'm calling them. Oh, I guess we completely left those units there, didn't we? Here's hoping they don't counterattack us. And our anti-aircraft that I knew I'd forget about. Everybody's moved up here. We're good, so who hasn't moved? You! There you go. And you're at 5 strength. I'd rather not launch you just yet. Can we scope this area out? Lovely. Right. Okay, next turn. Hello. Well, that's not nice. Who allowed you to come to the party? So we can see that truck there is probably heading to the airfield. Those two are heading south, and that's now a bit of a concern. So actually, yeah, if we move you like that, and then we move you up, that's a pretty good deal. And now, because of our positioning, we can get the troops in and start taking on that Landsturm infantry quite quickly. What we're ultimately going to want to try and do, actually, now that I'm looking at the map and how quickly we've moved east in the south after a little bit of a delay, if we're able to take this area here, we can probably prevent many trucks from coming down, although these might be the last of the few that are retreating. So it's a bit annoying. Alright, you guys are gonna flee while we can finish you off, and we'll take our scout jeep. Beep beep. You are pretty cheap to repair, so we'll do that. That bridge is repaired, so we'll get you moving. Come on, anti-air. Haven't had any use for you yet. But we will soon, I'm sure. And so this force up in the north here should be good to press against Kalad, that airfield, and then come into Purwakarta and hopefully link up with these guys in and around this area. And if we need to, we can push fully into Bandung. Fully and completely, of course. So that should be that for that, which is good. And now we can start moving our forces, the rest of our forces, in to show these naval guns just who's boss. And we'll keep clearing out all those mines. I don't know if you get experience for clearing out mines. It would be nice if you did. I'm not sure if you do. Oh, you'll be moving next turn, okay. Who hasn't moved? You guys. Yeah, abso-freaking-lutely. You've got a long way to go there. And that anti-air, I mean, it doesn't really matter. And I probably shouldn't continue to move them through the jungle. But I'm going to continue to move them through the jungle. Because I'm a derp. I think that's that Free Stewart dead now. And the Imperial Navy has sent fresh reinforcements by naval transportation. These forces have arrived to disembark east of Batavia and should support the rapid destruction of the enemy resistance on Java. So here is going to be a great example of why I'm glad I've got Tokyo Express with my destroyers. So that is good. They'll be able to supply those Marines once they get landed. I should probably pull this 0 back, although we've got a pretty big bomber coming in here. We're already at half strength, and that's not a good place to be. Thankfully, we've got anti-air guns moving in as we speak. Let's get ourselves up into a nice position here. What do we got? 0 plus everywhere? Okay, well... Oh, that battleship's almost in range. But it might matter not. Well, we've got it down to half strength. That's all that matters. We'll get our fresh troops in. So we've got some Japanese infantry, we've got some Japanese Marines, and we've got a Hago. So I will get to freely test out the smaller, lighter, cheaper tank and see just what's what with that. Right, okay. Well then, let's start pushing these guys across. Is that bridge destroyed? Is that why? Let's see. We do have a bridge to repair, so we'll do that with that. Guess we'll just plop you there like so. I don't know why I was moving you that way. This way is far more efficient. Let's move along our anti-air, because that, yeah, there's the things we're going to be shooting at. And artillery, let's get a move on. In fact, we've got the money. Let's get you... Who else is in desperate need of some loss replacement? We'll get you guys back up. You guys back up. You guys should be fine. Let's check down here. Everybody down here is looking pretty good. Bombers start moving. And so this means what I will do, actually, is once I get the 0 landed, I'll be sure to replace his losses. He's slightly more important. Or is he? Well, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I wish there was an airfield closer. Why doesn't Batavia have an airport? I guess because it's 1942. Not a lot of people, or not a lot of people. To this day, not a lot of people have airports. Which, you know, if I ruled the world, let me tell you, that would be different. I did that in reverse order, didn't I? Oh, well. Keep you guys moving. And let's see, we've got a truck showing up here. Sure, you can move. Oh, and there's another truck. Hello. Boom. Yeah, you really have nothing to do, anti-air gun. Just keep moving. Not gonna give you a chance to resupply, that's for sure. That would be silly. Why would you do that? Alright. So we've got 9 turns to take the airfield. Things are looking okay, other than the whole truck situation. But our southern force is finally starting to meet up with them, which is super groovy good. Just end your existence as a unit. Oh, hello! That's what I get for charging it head on into dangerous territory. That's okay though. We can probably swing up and do some fancy things that way. Would it be possible to create a pocket here? Maybe. Certainly not easy. Which, I mean, that makes sense. We're talking about encircling armies. That'll never be an easy thing. Okay, so that takes care of all of that. Now what I'm going to want to do is keep everybody nice and close together so that anti-air can enforce anti-air, or reinforce anti-air. But I am worried about these bombers coming along and, you know, obviously bombing my transports. It's never a good thing to have transports bombed. Now, where did my Zero go? There they are. We'll get you repaired as quick as we can. And get these guys moving in this direction. What else we got? We got lots of infantry to move. So let's move some infantry. I'd rather you not go along the road that I know is going to be occupied by enemy troops. So let's scout that location. And... okay, how are we going to do this? Well, we got to get across to get there, so would it be better to go... I think what's going to be better is to go this way, especially since the naval guns are out. That will allow us to properly assist the naval landings. Which are going to be, you know, kind of important. Yeah, take care of that. I'd rather you don't attack at the moment. That's fine. That's okay. One damage isn't bad. Aha! An enemy fighter plane. This is why I brought this. Completely ineffective. Well, damn. No, don't follow them. We're gonna need you to continue to push after those guys. I'd rather move my artillery than fire it at that almost dead jeep. Let's get a move on there, because we can just do something like that. Yeah, of course. Why on earth would I think my highly trained military would be able to take out a small little armored personnel carrier that's on 20% health? No, that's silly. Well, hello. Yeah, let's do this. Introduce you to the Japanese Air Force. Let's just go ahead and get the transports into position, as well as move my destroyers in. What we can also do is start with the anti-air guns. I don't think, yeah, I wouldn't expect the anti-air range on battleships to be all that effective. We can certainly send some fire up that way. What do we got? Keep doing it. There we go. Yeah, so I guess we're now on this push. Perfect timing. We'll get the Hago down right quick. And we can start getting these troops across into handy-dandy positions. Now, where is my artillery? We'll shift you up this way. And yeah, we'll get you right in the thick of it, too. Get you guys across and replace your losses. Now we can link you guys up. Really? That's impressive. These little scout things. I mean, obviously the Volkswagen, isn't a Japanese scout vehicle, but I'm thinking I might really want to start incorporating more of those into my forces. They're surprisingly effective against infantry, which I wasn't expecting. I was sort of expecting those guys to not be all that great. Okay, well, we won't deal with the assault there. We'll hold off till next turn. Well, at least the trucks aren't moving quickly. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me! Every single time! Yeah, we're guaranteed to do 3 damage to this 3 strength unit. No. That's not a guarantee. In fact, it's a guarantee in that case that you're only gonna do 2 damage. Because who needs to do full damage to a critical mission objective thing that move like the wind? I guess they don't really move like the wind. That is hyperbole, and I apologize for being a hyperbolic asshole. Come on! It's frustrating. Let's land the Hago. And we'll get ready for the rest of these troops. We'll get our destroyers into position. But it doesn't really matter. We've already joined the fleet. So... Or not the fleet. We came in the fleet. We've already joined up with the main force. So we're basically set. Supply-wise. Yeah, keep hitting those guys if we can. Alright, 0. Land. And we'll start moving our supply ship over and around, because we do have ships to repair. I guess just the battleship that's ours. We can repair... Wow, I didn't realize you could repair ships if they were on a beach, or next to a beach. If a ship makes it onto the beach, you know, you're going to probably have a bad time when it comes to repairing it. Across, across, across. You've already moved. Let's move you so we can start shooting those annoying airplanes that are being the bane of my existence. Alright. So really it's just you who can move, and we can't really move you anywhere effective. Alright, I think that's going to be that for that turn. Alright. You can do this. Good. I was worried. Because I know it's difficult to kill trucks when you're, you know, a fully armed infantry battalion. Or regiment. Or I'm not sure exactly what level of military detail these units represent. But I'm sure it's, you know, it's something. Well, obviously it's something. Yeah! Suck on that. Okay. What would be... We'll clear you guys out. To then pull you guys in and clear you guys out. And then continue with the push. We've got our engineers who will repair that bridge next turn, and we're looking hunky-dory. Everything's alright. Let's get our bombers moving. I would expect to see some anti-aircraft gunnery happening soon. So we'll just have to keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and do some firing there. And then we will swap over to our anti-aircraft guns. And get the destroyers on the beach. Where we could, if we wanted to, do some repairs, I guess. We'll send you down south. Oh. Damn, I was hoping I could get that guy. That'll have to be next turn. Have you got some? Oh, you do. Yeah, we'll send you over to start the repairs. And what do we got here? We got our 0. Sure, and then why not? We'll take that too. We got the Imperial Air Force back up to full strength, pretty much. We will need an airfield soon. So we got what? 6 turns to get that? I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Alright. Let's get our fresh troops on the move here. And, yeah, there's really not much else for those guys to do. I don't think we're going to want to push against that just yet. Alright, next turn. Yeah, now you guys are starting to move. Alright, well, we'll be able to finish that guy off pretty easily. And now we're going to want to start maneuvering into position. I guess we can move you up one more, and then we can just swap positions next turn. I don't think we're going to have to worry about these guys all that much. They're basically just what's the word I'm looking for? Entrenched anti-air position. And we don't have any sort of reason. Oh, I wish there was an undo button. I would have liked to move you further. Planning moves out. I'm moving too far south. We really do need to concentrate on getting this airfield sooner than later. So let's get everybody linked up. Let's move all the necessary forces that we're going to have. And let's start scouting out. There can't be much left of that guy. Apparently there is. 4! I should not have moved my anti-aircraft gun. But I do want to check out up there, because there's usually a truck sitting there. Okay, that is a fighter aircraft I do not want to deal with. So let's see if we can get our bombers to assist down here. And then let's also get those guys up. There. And at the very least, we can try and surround those guys in the town and cut them off next turn. Yeah. Who else have we got to move? You're not going to attack. That's it? Alright, well, this is where I'm going to leave the video, and this game, man, it's like crack cocaine. I can't put it down once I start. That's a joke. I don't know anything about crack cocaine, so, you know, don't worry about that. Thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.